Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to be painting two assassins for my Sisters of Battle army for the Hobby Bingo 2022. The first colour is going to be the Corvus Black. It's a base coat from GW or Citadel, and I'm going to give that just a nice thinnish coat over the entire models, just to give us a nice basis. I've already pre-primed these in grey, as you can see, so it should go on quite easy. I'm using a wet palette as well, which is already thinning the paint a little bit for me, but I have thinned them just a touch with a bit of medium, just so we don't get any thick areas on the model and obscure detail. Okay, now I'm going to move on to Gal Vorbak Red, which is again a Citadel base colour. I'm going to use this on the corset areas, the wrist mounts and the boots. Just give a bit of contrast. I should say as well, this is colour as well is also used by my sisters for the inside line of the cloaks that they wear. So it ties everything together. Okay, I'm starting to build up highlights now, so I'm going to mix in some Mechanicus Standard Grey in with the Corvus Black. Add a little bit more grey each time with each passing, just to build up the layers on the model. These are going on quite thin, almost like a glaze consistency, just to make sure that we get a nice smooth transition. So now we're going to continue building up the highlights on the grey now by adding some Liquitex titanium white to the grey mix that we just had. Again, nice thin coats, we get a nice smooth transition. Build up the white each time with a bit. Next we're going to do the belts, and I don't know if it's hair or plugins at the back of the heads, like plugins or dreads or something. Anyway, we're going to paint them in dryad bark to make a nice brown colour as a base, and then slowly highlight that again by adding Liquitex white to the brown mixture. Not too much, we don't go too heavy on this, it's a bit pastel-y if you add too much white. Onto the flesh now. I did use the dryad bark on the face first, as you probably saw in the video. And now I'm going to build up the colour with Ungor flesh. It's quite a light colour, and then again I'm going to add a little bit of Liquitex white to that, just to make it a bit brighter, because it is female-ish skin we're painting, or cyborg skin. Weird skin. Now onto the power swords. I wanted an unusual colour, so I thought I'd try and do like a purpley sort of blade with them, just to make them stand out a bit more. So So I started with Nagaroth Nightshade, Nagaroth Knight, which is a GW base again. So I'll put that on first, and then I used Genestealer Purple as the highlight. To the Genestealer Purple, I did add a little bit of Liquitex White as I went, just get as bright a colour as I can towards the ends. And again, I wet blended the base into the layer paint. So I put a bit of Nagaroth Knight at one end of the blade, and a bit of Genestealer Purple at the other, and then wet blend them together until we got a nice smooth transition. Then I went from Genestealer Purple about a third of the way up the blade, and then to the top of the blade I had Genestealer Purple with a bit of Liquitex White to add as the final blend at the top. I think the overall effect is quite cool. Right guys, while we're watching me paint, let me tell you about another video that's coming next week. So next week I'm looking at doing some more dwarfs for my AOS army, possibly, or maybe some sisters. Let me know what you think in the comments, what you'd like to see. I want to start filming really Wednesday, Thursday this next week, or this coming week. It's probably going to be Monday by the time I post this one out, thanks to the joys of editing and the complete lack of time we have as being a father and husband. Right, coming to the end of the model now. I wanted to add a bit of metal to the hilts and to the other blades that are on that aren't powered up, so I figured I'd use good old reliable aluminium by Vallejo. It's a model colour, so it comes straight out the pot, dead easy to use, amazing coverage, and it's great. Even with a brush, it's great, really good colour. Just to finish the skin off, I used a bit of Screaming Skull to highlight the raised areas of what little bit of the face we can see. And after that, the model is done. There's some stills at the end of the video. Again, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.